Hello guys, exciting news man for the Witch starter in the newest PTR patch notes. The PTR, the test server, has been updated and we'll get to the Witch starter bits in just a second, but it's pretty exciting. So let's go through the PTR only changes. Kanai's cube can now only convert items of sets with a minimum of 3 pieces. So what people were doing with the 2 set bonuses like a focus and restraint, people just put them in the cube and just reroll, 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 reroll. You can't do that no more, so it has to be at least a 3-piece set. I agree with this, to be honest, because that way you have to use the proper reroll method in Kanai's cube. Okay, so something like a Tournament 7 to 10 can only be accessed by level 70 characters, so that's changed there. Tournament 7 to 10 public games can only be accessed by players if they meet a Paragon level requirement. So Tournament 7 now requires a level Paragon level of 100, then 8 is 150, what's that, 9 there for 200, and Paragon 10 requires at least 250. It's basically to stop leeches, to be honest, but I'm not being funny. You can get to Paragon 250 in, what, an hour? If that, I don't know why, to be honest, they've really done it. It's just to stop leeches, really, that's all it is for, really. Okay, Tournament 7 to 10 now have new gold find bonus values. Fair enough, man. We've already got too much gold, but fair enough. Adventure mode bug fix. Fix an issue that prevented all players in a game from receiving a bonus case. Good, 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 good. That's a good change there. Helltooth harness, man. Oh, it's getting good now. This right here is a huge buff to Helltooth right here. The Helltooth harness 6-piece set damage bonus now applies to the skills cast by Grim Reaper mimics. I don't know what the Grim Reaper is. It's a voodoo mask. And basically it summons these 2 little shadow clone guys, and now they can have the 6-piece set damage bonus as well. So it's quite exciting. That's actually quite a big DPS change right there. So that's going to be great for Helltooth right there. Brilliant! Grim Reaper's actually getting good now. Excellent. Okay, bug fixes. Fix an issue that prevented the DO2 dot damage from Wall of Death, Fireball, and Ring of Precision for a refreshing duration of Helltooth 4 and 6 set bonuses. Good, so there's a little fix there. Fix an issue that prevented the Spirit of Arachyr set bonus damage from lasting to the entire duration of the total by Hex total hugeness. Okie dokie. Fix an issue that caused item repairs to be greatly inflated. Personally, I say Blizzard, just leave it as it was. That way there's an actual use for gold, because at the moment there's no use for gold. I didn't mind that repair bill, if I'm honest, man. As a new player, it could suck a bit, but you know what I mean. But anyway, that's just me. Fix an issue that prevents items created by Kanai's Q from being account bound. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Cool, fair enough. Fix an issue that allowed players to upgrade rare items lower than level 72 legendary items. Oh, right, fair enough. Fair enough, man. That'd be disgusting. Right at the beginning of the game, level 1 axe, bam, you know what I mean? Yeah, it'd be cool. What's this here? Fix an issue that caused crafted items have no level requirement. That's why they've done the PTR wipe, because basically people were just crafting stuff and just going bang, just blasting through all the bloody all the content super quick. So they did that so people can't speed rush seasons. Fix an issue that prevented Kanai's cube recipes from working with follower items. Cool, I didn't know that was a bug. Fantastic. Monsters! Oh, okay, they changed their stone thing here. Further adjustments have been made to the amount of progress monsters grant Nephilim and Greater Rifts. That needed to change. I've been testing a lot of PTR lately, and I'm glad they've changed the progression, because it was too tight, to be honest. But now, last night when I played it on stream on Twitch, and it was a lot better. It was a bit better last night. Rift Guardian health has slightly increased. I'm glad they did that, because to be honest they were a bit too squishy. They do feel about right now. Stone Singer, well, we all know about Stone. He normally is an easy boss there, but what's he do now? Now has a specific animation for his knockback attack. Cool. Reduce the distance of his knockback. Okay, because it was quite large. Fishes now spawn faster as he loses health. Oh shit. Reduce Fisher duration. And fishes now consistently fire mortars. Ooh. So Stone Singer might not be as easy as he used to be. Right, some Barbarian class changes here. Active skills, good old Battle Rage, man. Now also heals your pets. That's fantastic. So that way you're so skill rating restores the player shares. Now heals your pets. Fantastic change there. Threatening Shout has been redesigned. What it used to do here. There it is. Enemies take 30% increased damage from all sources for 6 seconds. Holy shit, that's good. So it used to reduce damage, and now 30% increased damage. That is fantastic for Barbarian, man. That's awesome. But you Barbs are happy, man. Passive skill, no escape. Damage bonus is increased from 20 to 30%, 10% buff there. Minimum damage is reduced from 20 to a slightly smaller, 5 yard less now. These bonuses also apply to Avalanche. Awesome. Relentless resource cost reduction granted, reduced from 75 to 50%, so a little bit of a nerf there. And now doubles your life per fury spent while active. Lovely, lovely. Crusader, Falling Sword. Love this fucking skill, so cool. You will now arrive at your target location sooner after casting Falling Sword. So basically sped up the animation. And you can now cast again sooner after casting Falling Sword. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's nice. Witch Doctor, Acid Cloud. You can now cast again sooner after casting Acid Cloud. It seems like they're speeding up a lot of animations in the game now. That's quite cool. Skill Rune, Corpse Bomb. Damage increased from 525 to 700% weapon damage. That's more like it. Very nice. Corpse Bomb, man. I quite like that Corpse Bomb as well. So that can actually hit quite hard now with the Helltooth set. Boosting it up by 900% increased damage. That actually hit pretty hard. Skill Rune, Blob Bomb. Damage from individual bombs can now stack. What? That's crazy. That is awesome, man. Because in the live patch, well, in the live patch now, those lob, those little green slimes only affect one thing, and it's an AOE as well. It's classed as an AOE. So now that it can stack, and there's a new staff as well, a new Acid Cloud staff, an Acid Cloud build might be viable now with Helltooth. Very interesting, and I might have to test this a bit later on Twitch. Big Bad Voodoo, Ghost Trance, now reduces damage taken by 20%, but what it doesn't say here, it still heals you as well. I checked it on the PTR, it will still heal you as well. So it'll heal you, and it will heal you, and it will also do the damage reduction as well. So it's actually very, very cool. I'm pretty sure it's the heal one, I can't remember the top of my head. Okay, Fire Bats. Fire Bats, man. We've been talking about this a while. Damage increased from 425 to 475 weapon damage. Personally, I think that's a bit lackluster. I think it needs to, as a mana dealing spell, it should be around about 700% damage, in my opinion, Blizz. So think about doing that. Initial mana cost is removed. That's cool. Channeling mana cost has been increased from 70 to 125. Okay, that's fair enough, man, because it's got no initial mana cost now, just a high channeling cost. That's actually overall better. Cloud of Bats, man. Skill Rune Cloud of Bats, man. Damage radius increased from 8 to 12 yards. That's a good change. It needed that. Reduced the channeling duration required to reach maximum damage. They've sped it up. They've sped it all up, so that's actually better. That's good. That's a good change. Okay, Skill Rune Hungry Bats. Never been a fan of this one, but let's have a look. Damage increased from 635 to 750 weapon per bat. Apparently it releases 2 bats now as well, which it doesn't say here. So that's pretty cool. Might actually have a viable bat build at long last. We're going back to vanilla, aren't we? Okay, Skill Rune and Plague Bats. Love this one, man. The final damage increased from 638 to 720. That's more like it. That's better. Weapon damage, man. Reduced the channeling duration to reach the maximum damage. Nice. I believe it's around about 40% reduction. I remember seeing a blue post. But it's about a 40% reduction, so that's pretty cool. Grasp of the Dead. Another buff, man. So much Witch Doctor buffs at the moment. Damage increased from 560 to 760 weapon damage. Fantastic. And Desperate Grasp, its cooldown is reduced from 6 to 4 seconds. That's pretty cool, actually. 4-second cooldown's nothing. That's very, very good. Skill Rune Grasping Eels. Damage increased from 880 to 1,360. That's not too bad either as well. That's nice in the blood. Not a Witch Doctor buffs, man. Skill Rune Unbreakable Gas now also removes the mana cost. Pretty sweet. That's actually quite nice. I like that. Wall of Zombies has been removed and replaced with the Wall of Death. So we know about this, but they've changed it a little bit, man. The damage area has been increased and more closely to match the visual. Good, because the last time there was gaps. You can now cast sooner after casting Wall of Death. So again, they're speeding up all the animations, especially with a Witch Doctor, which is good. Zombie Charger! Yeah, that's right. Zombie Charger's been buffed, guys. Bears are back. I'm going to test bears today on Twitch, actually. So I was trying out a Garg build, which I'll talk about in a moment, because it was absolutely unbelievable yesterday. But Zombie Charger, casting animation has been sped up again, so you can cast it even quicker. You can now cast again sooner after casting Zombie Charger, so you can really spam the bears, man. Skill Rune Explosive Beast. I've always quite liked this rune, but it never had enough punch, but now it looks like it does. Was 532, now 680 weapon damage, and explosion rate has increased from 9 to 12 yards. That's actually quite nice now. That's actually pretty cool. 680, and it's a 5-bit of wood as well, so yeah, that's pretty sweet. I quite like that. Lumbering Cold, man. Now, I'm quite a big fan of this one, but again, it's not been buffed enough. Damage increased from 196 to 280. That is not enough for a mana spender, man. 280. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the damage buff, but 280 is not really near enough. This should be matching zombie bear damage down here, at least, at very least. So, Blizz, man, beef up Lumbering Cold. I don't know why you guys are so scared to put this up. It's a prime mana spender. This should be doing a lot of damage, man. At least 600%, 500, 600% minimum. Skill Rune Pylon. Damage increased from 100% to 880. That's quite cool. It's a physical build, that one there. Pylon, I quite like that one, it's been quite cool. Skill Undeath, damage increased from 360 to 480. Undeath's quite a cool skill actually, because if it kills a target, it recasts itself. So that could be viable now. At 480, remember, with Helltooth set behind this, a 900% in damage increasement behind this, you know, these is going to hit quite hard. Lovely. And of course, good old zombie bears, man. We all love the zombie bears. Damage increased from 392 to 520. Weapon damage, that's significant right there. That's great. And remember, there is a new one-hand spear as well that increases zombie charge damage by, I think, up to 40%, and the mana reducing cost as well, so that's very good. But like I'm saying earlier, man, look, we've got Lumbering Hold here, just barely 280. That's just going to tickle mobs. It should be matching, at least, zombie bears. At least, this should be at least 500 to 600%. The same for zombie bears, man. So Blizzman, I don't know why you're so scared of buffing Lumbering Cold. Put it up. It's a great skill. No one uses it because it just doesn't hit like a wet noodle, man. Passive. Oh, guys, I completely forgot about this. There's a brand new passive now, and it's called Confidence Ritual. New passive skill. You deal 25% additional damage to enemies within 20 yards. Ah! I've got a feeling this is mostly going to be used for the fire bats build, like the cloud of bats and stuff like that, because there's a new bracer as well that heals you and gives you damage reduction while using fire bats. So I've got a feeling this is supposed to be the new passive for that, to make it work. So that's quite cool, man. That's actually pretty fucking sweet. 25 addition. Remember, you could put Pierce the Veil on top as well, and that will add up to 45%. Oh my god, it's going to be crazy. Lovely. Fierce Loyalty. We all love Fierce Loyalty, man. Okay, half of the 30% movement speed buff is now granted while you have a zombie dog gargantuan fetch wallet, even if they're in combat. So basically, what they're saying is Fierce Loyalty will always have 15% movement speed buff all the time if your pet's in combat, and 30% when you're out of combat. Nice change. We've been wanting that for a while now. Spiritual Human, mana regeneration is increased from 1 to 2 per second. Cool. And what we've got here, Wizard Man, Unstable Anomaly has been redesigned. When you receive fatal damage, you instead gain a shield equal to 400% of your maximum life for 5 seconds, and release a shockwave that knocks back enemy and stuns them for 3 seconds. That's pretty fucking cool, man. Compared to what it is now, that's actually pretty fucking cool. You get a huge buff there. Fixing the issue of causing many pets to regenerate less life per second than intended. Yeah, there was a blue post from John. Was it John Yang or I can't remember which one it was, but it's much better now. It was barely healing. Okay, items now. We're starting off with Barbarian first. Braces of Destruction. Seismic Slam deals 300 to 400% increased damage for the first 5 enemy hits. That's crazy cool, man. That's a cool bracer. Can't wait to see that in action. Braces of the First Man, new legendary braces. Hammer of the Ancient attacks 50% faster and deals 150 to 200% increased damage. Always love Hammer of the Ancients, man. Smash him in the fucking face. Nice. The Pride of Cassius, man. Let's have a look at this. Also extends the duration of ignore pain mob rule. Cool. Shenlong Spirit, right there. We know this was going to be nerfed because monks were going crazy on the PTR records, like Great Rift 70. I'm not sure what they're doing now after the PTR wipe, but the damage of your spirit generators increased by 2% for each point you have. This is for Shenlong Spirit, by the way. When reaching maximum spirit, all damage is increased by 100%. It was 300%. But to be honest, even 100% is huge. It's a huge buff, man. But you no longer passively regenerate spirit. At 65 spirit is drained every second you run out of spirit. So this was nerfed, man, by in a big way. But to be honest, it was too powerful. It was too powerful. But monks are still going to be in a fantastic spot. Witch Doctor, Cause on the First Spider. This is the brace I was talking about earlier. Gain 30% damage reduction while channeling fire bats. So with all those changes to fire bats, you might be able to do the Cloud of Bats build. Cob build might be coming back. So it'd be interesting to see what sort of combos would come up now. With the Kanai's Cube, there's just so many things we can do. Jaren Braces, new legendary braces, increase the attack speed of Wall of Death by 30%. Note this was not reflected in the item's tooltip, so it now increases its attack speed of Wall of Death by 30%. That's interesting. And it also lets you stack it as well 3 times. Just go bang, 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 put down 3 walls straight away, so it's very cool. Okay, Helltooth Harness, man, has been redesigned again. This has been updated on the PTR. 2-set bonus. Enemies hit by any skill listed in the 6-set bonus are afflicted by necrosis becoming slowed and take 1,000 weapon damage every 10 seconds. Every second for 10 seconds. Which is fantastic, man, and there's a lot of skills. I don't know why it's not listed here. That's annoying. A bit lazy here by the devs, but it's all your primary skills now, and certain spells like Gargantuan and things like that, man. Look, here it is. Look, these are all the skills here. It's all these skills here. So that's pretty cool. Necrosis causes afflicted enemies to take 15% increased damage from all sources as well. So it's now got an extra 15% increased damage, which is awesome. 6's bonus has been changed as well. After casting Wall of Death, you gain 300% increased damage to your primary skills. So like Corpse Spiders, Firebomb, even Poison Darts and things like that. All that gets increased by 300%. But it stacks up to 3 times. It's a 900% buff for 12 seconds. So you can keep this up all the time, even without Jerem Brace. It just needs a cooldown reduction. So yeah, us casting Wall of Death, you gain 300% increased damage to your primary skills: Acid Cloud, Fire Bats, Gargantuan, Grasp of the Dead, Piranhas, Wall of Death, Zombie Charger, and Zombie Dogs for 12 seconds. This spec stacks up to 3 times. Now, on Twitch TV last night, man, I did a pet Helltooth Gargantuan build, okay? Now, it's no end-game build or anything like that. It's just to show off the damage it can do. And it made my eyes pop out my head. Basically, I managed to get this Gargantuan Fire Helltooth build critting up to 20 billion damage crits. And it was absolutely insane. And I was like, what the fuck? But basically what I did, I wore full Helltooth. So I was using the helm, chest, the full suit. I was using the full suit. I was using an Ancient Furnace. I was using Focus and Restraint. I was using a Hellfire Amulet for an extra passive. And, but yeah, I was using Fire Guard. I was just stacking loads of cooldown, and in the cube I had Jerem, SMK, and Shortman's Finger, so the Gargs get buffed. And once I procced all this extra damage from the Helltooth set and all that, yeah, I was critting for a minimum. One Gargantuan was critting for about 8 to 9 million. One Gargantuan at peak DPS, and I could spam Slam Darts. It was incredible. It was quite a squishy build though, but just for sheer numbers, it was crazy. I might even do an extra video to show you guys that damage, because it was just incredible. It was absolutely crazy damage. But I've never seen a Witch Doctor hit so hard before. It was just amazing. The chat in the Twitch was like, oh my god, overpowered! I was like, yeah, don't get wrong, these big numbers are nice, but maintaining Rifle Protector Gargantuan all the time is quite difficult though, with that setup. But it was very, very cool though to see a Witch Doctor critting for 20 billion damage using Helltooth and the Gargantuan setup. It was amazing, man. It was so cool. But yeah, I might do a video and show you those guys that vid in a bit. But yeah, so that's the changes there to Helltooth, man. A Spirit of Arachyr set, 2-set bonus, summon a permanent Spider Queen, which leaves behind a web that deals 2,500 weapon damage per second now. That was buffed by 1,000 weapon damage over 5 seconds and slows enemies. The Spider Queen's command when you move Corpse Spider. So basically, there was an extra 1,000% extra damage added on top of that. Still pretty lackluster, to be honest. 6x bonus, the damage of your creature skills increased by 800%, was 500%, so it's like Corpse Spiders, Fire Bats, Hex, Lotus Storm, Piranhas, and Plague of Toads. So pretty much what they're trying to push now with the Arachnid set is for you to pretty much use bloody Fire Bats, you know what I mean? They want us to make, I think they want to make this like the new Fire Bats bloody set. It's just a bit strange though, because you've got the Arachnid set, and the Helltooth set almost have the same sort of buffs, you know what I mean? It's almost the same sort of bloody thing. Now this one's actually stronger and it uses Fire Bats, so it all kind of makes the Arachnid set, why is this here when you could just do it on Helltooth and have even more bloody damage? It doesn't make sense, does it really? But I don't know, but this is PTR, that's why things change all the time. Earlier I was talking about an Acid Cloud stuff, and here it is, man, the Sung Wong Diviner new legendary staff. Acid Cloud gains the effect of Lob Bob Rune, which is awesome. So you can have that little guy, that little slime out. Now remember, it stacks now. It stacks, so, and rolls with 45 to 60% extra cold Acid Cloud damage. 45 to 60% extra on top. That's crazy. Absolutely fantastic, man. So yeah, I don't know if it could be even game build, but it certainly be great for like normal general taunt farming, man. But I don't know. We can see, man. There's so many combinations now for the Witch stuff. They're so versatile. We have to see what happens. Very, very cool. Okay, Wid, Viz Amazing Arcana, 4-set bonus has been redesigned, has been swapped with Fresler's Improbable Chain, fuck knows what that is. Archon stack also increases your attack speed, armor, and resistance by 1%. Holy shit, that's cool as fuck. That's actually very, very cool. Witch Doctor Scrimshaw earlier, we was talking about the Zombie Charger Spear, and here it is, man. Remember this piece of shit where it drops? It's like, oh, this piece of crap. It's now valuable. It's now available on the PTR. It's awesome. Reduces the mana cost of Zombie Charger by 30 to 40%, so that's huge. And rolls with a 30 to 40% increased Zombie Charger damage, so bears are going to hit really fucking hard, man, with this spear. Really, really cool. That's nice, man. New season legendary items. Season 9 will not be available to PC players until season 4 begins, so it's a season 4 items. Okay, so Bane of the Stricken, new legendary gem. Damage bonus is increased by 0.2 per rank, so there's a new gem out, basically just gives you more damage. Crusader, Sacred Hinds, new legendary belt. Judgment, durability is cast at your landed location. When casting, Fallen Sword, pretty cool. Wizard, Fazulia's Improbable Chain. Oh, so that I was talking about up earlier. New legendary belt has been swapped with Viz Amazing Arcana 4-set bonus. You automatically start with 40 to 50 Archon stacks when entering Archon form. That's fucking awesome, man. With that new, with this one here, that's fucking cool. That's very nice season like that. Okay, venture mode changes. Second floor bounties will now show 15 remaining enemies instead of 5. So basically, it just shows the enemies on the map a bit easier now, so you don't miss them. I know I always do sometimes. I'm an old gamer now, I've got dodgy eyes, you know what I mean? Okay, what else we got here? Fix an issue that prevented players who were in game where a great rift was in progress but not anticipating the rift from changing their skills. Reflect damage changes again. Now has a warning visual for a short time before dealing damage, so now it actually shows you just before it goes off, so instead of just going, on, you're dead, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? They've been listening to us now, thank you Blizzard for listening. Yeah, you get a visual now before you see Reflect going off, so you can time it a bit better. Now reflects the damage at the same time that was dealt. Okay, so I don't know, say you're a carnival witch doctor, you're dealing poison damage, you've got an amulet that makes you immune to poison. Reflect won't hurt you anymore. That's massive. It's a huge change, man. So that is a great way to deal with reflect packs in the fucking game now. So that's cool. And now has a very short internal cooldown. Cool. Rift Guardian Ascending. Oh man, this guy's always had so much hit points, but I think they changed it now. Wave attack range has been increased. Fair enough. Wave attack now has longer animation before it is cast. And a Raziel electrified affix has been removed. Really? Oh shit, okay. Lightning Storm strikes now create a charged bolt. Lightning Storm now strikes more times per cast. Oh dear. You can longer have 2 Lightning Storms active as once. Okay, so make it 1 storm but more damaging. Can now have cast Lightning Storms more frequently for 75 health. Below 75 health. The Lightning Storm ground visual now persists for the entire duration of the attack. And the last one, bug fix. Fix an issue which caused Ascendiel's wave attack to hit players standing behind him at very close range. And there you go, guys. That is all the updated PTR patch notes. Some interesting changes there. But my god, the Witch Doctor pet build at the moment with Helltooth, not Zunimaster, with Helltooth, is absolutely crazy. It's not an in-game build or anything, but the damage is just... It's just incredible, man. This Helltooth set is starting to shape up quite good. It's still too squishy. It's still too squishy, though. But it's very, very cool. Anyway, guys, man, I'm out of here now. Once again, thank you for watching. As usual, please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments, stick them below. If you guys got some information, maybe from somewhere else, man, I'd like to know. Okay, I'm Big Daddy Ding, guys. I'll see you next time, man. Take care! Keep on with that D3 hype train. Holy shit. Oh, so good.